Hey guys, Leo from Leo Plays
and Steph from STEF Plays,
and today we're back with another collaboration. As you can tell, FIFA 21 once again. I know the previous video was me versus Mark. Today, me versus Steph once again. His link will definitely be in the top of the description, so go and check him out. I know he's going to be grinding this game just as much as we are, and hopefully you enjoy watching both of us.
Hopefully, as well, before we get into it, I will be uploading my first video on Sunday, so hopefully when I've sorted everything out, all my gaming setup and all that, it'll be out by Sunday. But I will be keeping you all updated on Twitter for now until I sort other socials out. But until then, I'll be grinding just as much as you two will be on
Very
FIFA.
good news. If you didn't already watch the previous episode, it was obviously me versus Mark. I was Liverpool, Mark was Real Madrid. I think we're going to do different teams.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for...
I'm going Man City. I got to... Who do you think can give me a game?
Well, I'm looking at that defence. Well, really, I'm looking... There's no one that can match up with Man City.
PSG.
Yeah, actually.
Good shout.
Good shout.
Right. So guys, we're going into the game straight away. Fernandinho is captain. Let's see what we can do. I'm not going to ruin the result of the previous episode of me versus Mark, because obviously that was the first instalment of Brothers Versus on FIFA 21. So if you want to know what that finished and you haven't already seen it, go and watch it. I suggest highly you do so.
I'd advise to, because it was very action packed. Let's go.
Hopefully today can be similar.
Now I know what to expect, because I've had one previous game against you in FIFA 20. It didn't go the way I wanted it to, but hopefully this can go differently.
Come on. I feel like Mbappe this year is going to be insane. So hopefully I can just keep him under lock and key.
I just want to say, like, the player mechanics are so much better this year. I feel like they've focused on them more than the actual game, which I think, in my opinion, is the best way of going about FIFA, to like focus on the player mechanics more than the game itself.
Yeah, like you were touching on in the last video, quite honestly I don't think since FIFA 20 we really need any more graphic upgrades. I feel like the game looks as good as it was decent quality since FIFA 17 in my opinion, so if they can focus solely on game mechanics, skill moves, stuff like that, I think that's the best way to go about it. And thankfully it looks like that's what they've done.
Like I said, I don't think they've really heavily focused on like the graphics and all that, but they've from a player's perspective, they've definitely focused on the mechanics of the players and definitely the goalkeepers.
Yeah, Silva, we love that. Guys, on another note, me and Mark, I know we both want to say a big thank you for all the support recently. Has been insane. We wanted 50 by the end of this month, and we're already near there. But 1-0, 14 minutes in. Great build-up play.
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't think his card actually is that like pace-filled, but in game just then he felt rapid, like
terrible.
Seriously fast. I don't know whether it's to do with ball control or agility or something like that, but maybe you should give his card a try and tell me how you feel down below also.
I definitely think Mbappe and players like Kevin De Bruyne are going to be massively overpowered this year in FIFA, 100%.
I don't know whether that's a new feature, I just haven't set my controller right, but on that shot then I think Steph got a bit of contact and my controller vibrated. Don't know whether that's a new thing, and it's not that fascinating quite honestly, but obviously second game into FIFA 20, trying to pick up on all the new additions, and I feel like that might be one of them.
Also, I think if any of you guys are into Ultimate Team as much as you are, like, other than all the other features of the games, like you have your career mode and all that, I generally think if you have slow defenders, you're definitely gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they focus so much on the players' mechanics and all that. If you've got slow defenders, you're definitely gonna feel it.
2-0 by the way though, guys. That was a nice, well-worked goal. I think I baited Steph by pretending to go left on the shot and then instead finesse shotting it. feel like that was a good bit of play from me.
Guys, to go with that, I'd like to say that, you know, near post finishes in this game actually go near post for a change, and they do look like they're going to be good. To go with that, from what EA Sports and stuff are they're saying, the goalkeepers are actually going to be more realistic and make realistic saves. So obviously you can see where people do low drivens and stuff like that. If you've got a goalkeeper with good agility, you'll end up having him. But guys, to go with that, I believe me and Leo will be doing a career mode. If you guys are looking forward to that, please let us know. I know that Ultimate Team's going to be up. We're going to end up releasing a video as well in the next coming days to show you how to make coins in Ultimate Team.
Obviously.
So if you guys are enjoying that, then please don't forget to drop a like.
Neymar there with a dirty finish.
Touching on
Neymar,
what Mark said.
my bad.
Did you just shush me?
Yeah, I think I did, which I'm gonna regret.
And you said Neymar, it's Mbappe.
Touching on what Mark said also to do with the career mode, please let us know down below, would you rather us do a decent team like Liverpool, so we've got a good financial budget and stuff like that, or would you rather a team like Salford City, Shrewsbury, anything like that, so we have to build our way up from 70 rated players all the way up to like 97s hopefully. I'd want to see your opinion on that. That Bernat seems like he's a fast card this year.
I've always thought, if I'm going to go into career mode, I've always started from a lower base team, so then I can build my way up and actually progress, because when you're picking the likes of Man City, PSG, Barcelona, you're already at that point where you don't really need to improve any part of the team. You'll have the other parts where there's like some of the defenders that are slow, but apart from that, you're going to need them improvements.
He's clawed it back to all that's nice
and there we go.
Play. I feel like that was just poor defending for me, sort of. Like, obviously the crab walk defending is my go-to. It has been. That's how I've adapted because of FIFA 20. And I feel like unless you've got fast defenders, that's just not going to work this year. I don't think Laporte and Fernandinho are too rapid, and that's partially the reason behind that goal just then.
Guys, and if you already have played some FIFA 21 or used the web app, guys, tweet me and Leo out your teams. Let us know what you guys have got so far in your packs, or just the way your team is. We'll be more than interested to have a look what everyone else is using.
That's absolutely right. Come on.
As you can see here, you definitely feel it when you've got them slower defenders.
That's a finish.
Wait, do you know what just happened there? I'm sorry to cut you out there, but did you see his goalkeeper didn't even move?
Yeah.
As soon as your goalkeeper knew that he couldn't get to it, he just stood there.
There's maybe more actual psychological aspects into FIFA 21. I think I might be rambling on about something that probably doesn't exist, but
it's just plain proof that they've improved goalkeepers. They know they're not going to get there. They're not going to go for the dive.
As you can see, 2 shots on target for Steph, 2 goals. I've got 60% possession. I feel like I'm dominating, quite honestly.
Yeah, I've had 2 shots. They've both gone in, but see what the second half brings, eh?
We touched on it in the previous video, but for those of you who missed it, we feel like this year might be more attack-minded. Like I was saying, I don't know whether it's poor defending or it's actually because the players can pass and stuff this FIFA, but there's been an awful amount of goals in both games so far.
I think there's definitely going to be improvements throughout the year. Like there'll be like the odd bugs. I think it'll be mainly with the defenders, because I'm seeing a lot of like errors they've made. Like they're not running back as fast as they should be. I know, like I've said, that they've focused on the game mechanics, but I generally think there'll be major improvements throughout the year.
Oh, I thought that was going to go just past the defender's leg.
But then again, if you think about it, guys, if you haven't already watched the last game that me and Leo played, you'd be able to see what Steph means. In this game, speed actually means something. Like Leo was there using Salah, and I had Marcelo, and in previous FIFA games, Marcelo would be able to catch up with Salah. In this game, it didn't happen.
I don't know whether it's on purpose that they've taken the dab celebration out of the game, or they've just changed how you've done it, but I feel like they're trying to brighten up the community. make FUT Champs less stressful, and that's the reason behind that. I'm very glad, because come FUT Champs, whether it's first week, second week, if someone scores a 90th minute goal and dabs on me, I don't know about everyone else, but I feel like smashing my controller. So I'm glad that's changed.
In my opinion, I generally feel like they've worked heavily on dribbling as well. I feel like you've got better control, as you're seeing now, of when you're on the ball. Like, I think the passes are smoother as well. If you know how to make the right pass, I think it's gonna benefit you massively.
Hopefully that carries over through all players though, and it's not just because we're obviously Man City and PSG, some of the best players in the world already. Hopefully it's with the lower rated players also.
Guys, and this is a disclaimer for anyone playing Ultimate Team. Do not use Harry Maguire unless you want to concede a lot of goals. With Harry Maguire's 42 pace, I believe he is going to get outrun by absolutely everyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even Bastian Schweinsteiger could outpace him. Oh, come on. Poor pass from me, good.
Poor pass from me as well. As you can see, I definitely need to work on my passing big time if I'm wanting to be at a higher standard than last year. As you can see now, it's just, he's picking me apart.
Oh no!
He's picking me apart and he's just done me dirty.
Come on.
But that's actually realistic though, if you see how his goalkeeper went down.
Yeah.
Like for like the fake shot, the goalkeeper actually goes down to the floor in this game.
I believe this is also another new celebration. Quite honestly, guys, I'm liking it so far. In 160 minutes of game time across two matches, I'm actually really enjoying it.
I think Leo's enjoying himself way too much here.
And guys, to go on what Steph says every single game to me, Steph, is that a tiny bit of weight coming down your leg?
Yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be something else, if I'm honest with you. And he's just... Oh no,
Nice.
I'd have felt dirty if that had gone in.
I have been watching, obviously, the bigger YouTubers and streamers throughout the first couple of days of this game, and they've been saying that heading's quite a big aspect to this year's FIFA. So whether you want to try that out yourself, guys, or just take their word for it, maybe that's how Weekend League's going to be going this year.
Definitely picking me apart here. I generally thought I had a grasp on this game when I was level 2-2, but
The
it
pressure's
seems
got
to
to.
be slipping away now at this point.
Kevin De Bruyne, one of the best midfielders in the world, and I think you can see why. Hopefully though, with time, we'll go from 6-2 games to 5-5 games, and just hopefully some of the highest level of FIFA you can see. Oh, I wanted that ball to go through. Come on.
It just proves if you've got like players like Maguire in defence, you might as well just quit the game. There's no ifs about it. Like, you're gonna lose.
I think pace might be another one. This might be another one of those years where pace is like one of the most important attributes on a card.
Oh, went for
That
the
would have
chip.
been
I
a
don't
nice
know
finish.
why I went from the chip.
No, but I think in this year, guys, if you are playing Ultimate Team this year, I think you've got to make that decisive decision about, do you want pace? Do you want to mix pace with people who can pass the ball and defend? Like, this year it seems like it's going to be way more than just pace.
I think composure and the agility stat is going to play a massive part of the game this year as well.
What a save.
Nothing he could
We're
do there
going to
though.
skip the replay there.
Definitely. I feel ashamed. I generally feel ashamed.
Guys, believe me when I say this is just an off game for Steph. Obviously, his first game, my second game, we've got a lot to learn. So if you go and check him out in a week's time, I'm sure he'll be much better, and same goes for me. I'm sure if I played even an 82 rated player or someone who's played for more than 5 games, they'd probably destroy me, quite honestly.
There we go.
But
There's a 90
there you
minutes.
go.
Not much I could do there at all.
Scoreline 7-2. It's a nice result for me. It's a nice win. That makes me 2-0 on FIFA so far, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you don't want to miss out on any of the future uploads, or when we upload either this or even the new Call of Duty that I know is coming out next week, then please subscribe and hit that notification button, because like I said, daily uploads, You don't want to miss anything. I've been Leo.
And this has been Steph.
And until next time,
peace.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.